Hi folks, I'm walking in the woods and it's raining and it's so nice. The sound the raindrops are making on the leaves and on the ground. Wow, it's mystic. And the air smells like, the smell of wet soil and dampness after rain. It's so... I'm so glad I made it today to start walking. I was hesitating a little bit because I don't like wetness and coldness, but this is so worth it. I can see you. Do you remember these? When I was a little child, we laid out our names on the floor with these, and then we trampled on them, and it was so nice to hear them pop. Yes, when I was little, my mother had a lot of enjoyable ideas how to please us and how to make us feel happy. So, Mom, thanks for that. I remember more and more of these little things you did for me. Thank you. And these little things had so much impact, such a big impact on my well-being and on my well-feeling, that even today, when I think about it, I had to film them and I feel happiness and I felt the urge to do it again. Do you remember my video about the obstacles? How to manage obstacles? Sometimes they vanish by themselves. Look. Somebody opened it up for me. Now this is a good opportunity to give a shout out to Kit Burks. Kit, I really appreciate and I adore your mission. I know you are walking across Europe from north to south for suicide prevention, and you're planning, as long as I am planning, only that will be starting. I started in March and doing small steps, stage by stage, and you started in July from North Cap, and you do every day walking, and I really adore your guts and your how do you say it, your gamchi, I think it's in English, and just keep going and be safe. And hopefully I really I really wish from my heart to meet you on one of our walks, one of our hikes. So I think about you every day, especially when I'm hiking. And thanks for your inspiration. Keep going. You're wonderful. Yeah, I'm doing small steps, stage by stage, because I'm still involved and I'm still needed in my family. So it's okay. Pilgrimage is not about distance, it's about how you walk in silence. Well, now I'm talking to you, but normally in silence, praying, chanting, meditating a lot in the woods, and sending lots of peace energy in the universe. So the people who make the important decisions for us can profit from this energy and make the right decisions for peace. Yeah, last time I walked this path, I walked this trail, was in the summer when everything was green and juicy and warm and sunny. And now it's nearly the opposite. And actually I enjoy this autumn more. What do you like more, summer or autumn? Autumn. Well, actually, thinking about it, I like both. Both Jahreszeiten. Was ist Jahreszeiten? Anyway, autumn and summer are very nice and have their advantages and their nice things and bad things. So I am enjoying all year round. Maybe the cold and the dampness in the winter not so much, but it's nice all year round. And my favorite is spring and autumn. Let's say it like this. I wish you could smell this air. It smells so clear and pure, and the stillness here. Even though there are houses over there, and there's the big road over there, it's kind of an energetic stillness. So nice. So nice. And maybe some of you don't know yet, but I am from Germany, obviously. And I have a German channel as well. where I load up meditations, relaxations, and my thoughts to love and peace and happiness, mental health, and maybe if you're into it, just look into it and enjoy. Yes, when I meet people and they ask me why Peace Pilgrim, what's Peace Pilgrim Europe, it's like when I entered the yoga path over 20 years ago. I learned about Peace Pilgrim from USA, and she walked over 30 years through America for peace, without money, without possessions, without home, without food. She didn't have a rucksack like me, a backpack like me. So she inspired me then already. And then I remember that then I was thinking, okay, one day I will walk for peace too. And when I was a teenager, I remembered that when people asked me, what do you want to be when you're grown up? And I said, I want to be a begging monk. And I never understood why the people got so upset about this thought. And then I forgot about it. And when I learned about Peace Pilgrim, I remembered. And now I remember that everything leaded to this point. So I am walking for peace because it's my mission, my life, my soul plan, and my life mission. And since I know this, everything is so much easier. My life is so much easier and lighter and more joyful. And I'm really thankful that I remembered. So obviously the actual happenings in Europe is a good moment to start this journey, to actually start walking for peace and praying and chanting and sending this peace energy in the universe. But it's not the main reason, because there's war every day, everywhere on this earth. And I think the matter is to establish the balance again. We are living in a dual world, and the one cannot be without the other. So to establish the balance, I am walking for peace, and Peace Pilgrim inspired me. So it's Peace Pilgrim Europe. Look what I found. 2 nice apple trees. And they are really nice. It's a pity, really. Could make good apple juice from it. So maybe you remember my video. Nature provides you with everything. And that's what I experienced when I started walking in March. I had so many opportunities to pick berries or to eat herbs, and I didn't really need to take provision to take food with me. So in summer then the berries and the raspberries, and all summer around, all three Jahreszeiten, you are provided. You can eat from nature. You don't need to carry 20 kilos of food with you. So I really learned that I don't need to be afraid when I ran out of food or run out of money. I just need to go into nature and pick what I need. Oh wow. And I don't mean go and pick a neighbor's garden. No, that's not the point. Go and pick in nature, in the woods. There's plenty. So I just crossed the big street, as you can hear in my back. Now this little hill, and on top of the hill I will make break. I'm hungry, but it's so nice. The air is so fresh. I'm feeling warm. Because I have the merino wool shirt from Alpine Loca from my sponsor. And it's the first time I'm hiking with this shirt, and it's really warm. It's really nice and kuschelig and soft on the skin. I can only kann das nur empfehlen. It's a nice thing to have anyway for the journeys. And as you see, my hat, Peace Pilgrim Europe, is my mascotchen. It's coming with me now every hike. And yes. Oh, I forgot. Look at this. I have a new. This is new as well. It's from Alpine Loca too, and it's very nice. I can use this buff for protecting my neck, or as a hat, or even as a bandage. It's very, very nice to have. It's a good accessoire. So if you are interested, then you can visit their website. And with the code Peace Pilgrim Europe, you can save 5% at the moment, and from mid or end December even 15% on your buy. So just use the code Peace Pilgrim Europe. Okay, let's go on. The last meters up the hill. I'm quite warm already, so I can leave the hat off. So, and sometimes when I feel cold, I am starting to pace like the ultra runner. They're just pacing small steps, but continuous pace and nothing exhausting, just a little faster. So the heart starts beating a little faster and providing the body with warmth. It's a nice thing actually. And yeah, here's a shout out to Paul. I am practicing, I am training. So maybe next year we are running together. Okay, so I will pace a little, but for you it's boring, so see you later. And yes, I am pacing with my rucksack, with my backpack. And I found out that it is easier to go uphill when you're pacing. When I'm pacing, I'm easier uphill and it's faster of course, but it's not so exhausting on the joints. So try it out. Pacing, 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 pacing. Please, pacing, please. Pacing, thank you. Pacing, please. Pacing, please. Pacing, thank you. Thank you, thank you, please. Pacing, please. Pacing, thank you. Pacing, thank you. So now going downhill, and it's a little tricky because it's so slippy. So I put the camera away. See you later. Few of you know when I'm walking, when I'm on a hike, I am collecting rubbish as well. So now I found this little plastic thing, and I put it in my rubbish bag. And then I tie the rubbish bag to my backpack, and every time I find something, it lands in here. So sometimes it's quite a lot, especially on junctions to big roads, and in the woods there's not so much, so it's okay. The Germans are very tidy. Now this little trail, last time I was here, it was the thunderstorm. You can watch it in the thunderstorm hike video, and it was so amazing how big the clouds were and now you can't even see the hills over there, and the clouds are really hanging low. And it's November, so don't get irritated because the, what do you call it in English, the yellow flowers, the Raps is in German. It's maybe the farmer forgot, or it's kind of Gründüngung. I write it down in the video what the English word is, I don't know. So this is a very special place. I really enjoyed hiking here, and yeah, maybe you enjoy too. Yeah, with my English it's kind of funny because I lived in Ireland for several years and I spoke fluently English, and even some words I knew in English and I didn't know in German because the vocabulary was different. That was when I was very young, when I was 18 years old. So now my brain seems to have forgotten all the English words, and my wish is that I just get used to speaking English again and my brain remembers all the words. And yeah, there was a time when I was dreaming in English, and that was very funny. So maybe it will happen again. And if you know the English words or better words, just let me know in the comments. I'm open to learn everything I need to learn. Oh, look at this, the sun is coming out. So nice. Vast view. I love it. Found another treasure. So this is going in the bus and the bag as well. So here it's going uphill again, so I will be pacing. Pacing, 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 pacing. Yeehaw! Hi folks, I'm sitting here in the nice cafe. Look, nice view. Had a nice piece of cake. And now I'm hitting the road again. Bye bye. So, this is a sad thing because my shoes are gone, completely gone. And today is the day I transfer them to somebody else or in the shoe heaven and slip into my new shoes. Have a look. Look, they are all open, sluggy. No profile anymore, even there's water coming through. So today is the day. These are my new ones. And I transfer now. So the old ones can go. They have done a good job, a very, very good job. And look, they are from, can you see it? Yeah, from CMP. And I must say, they're not sponsoring me, but I must say they're the best walking shoes I ever had. So if you know other good walking shoes, please let me know in the comments. And now I'm saying goodbye to these. Great, and off we go. My new ones. There you go. A bit stiff, but good, comfortable. And they are from CMP as well.